Good morning, everyone. Today I'm finally, I really hope, I don't know, because at this point, I don't know if I'm not gonna say nothing. But anyway, nevertheless, we are going to attempt to do my build out, frame out the fireplace wall. I do want to stone it up. I do have the gas fireplace here, so I'm gonna be keeping that. And we didn't tear down the entire mantle. If you notice, a few weeks ago, me and my sister, we started to pull off and tear and break up some of it. But I believe that's like plaster. What is that on there? Like, what is that mantle? It's like plaster. So it wasn't all drywall, so we kept some of it up there. So we're just gonna frame over it, and I'm gonna get my stone wall fireplace. I'm gonna get my stone fireplace. I'm gonna do like a nice wooden mantle, and I'll be able to mount my TV because I'm tired of my living room looking like this. So let's go build a DIY stone wall fireplace. So some of the challenges that we have is there's no electrical up top. So the first thing we have to do is open up the wall. Thankfully, I haven't painted or done anything in this living room yet. So we are gonna have to tap into one of the outlets on the side, and we're gonna have to bring it up and run it through. There's no other way to get electrical up top. This is an older house. The house was built in 1994, so they were not thinking about mounting TVs up top. But of course, I want my TV over my fireplace.
We're gonna use the right side, not the left side. We got two sides, but
yeah,
we're gonna use this side.
But I don't know what this is. I'm assuming this is something to cut the fireplace on for years ago.
No.
So what is that?
No, I don't know what it is.
So we can like kill that.
I don't know what that is. Well, we'll find out when I get it in there.
Yeah. Like mad wires back there. All the wires from
Good
1994.
Yes, Lord Jesus. I'm trying to keep my head down because I'm tired of being recorded. You know, the court system might be looking for me.
I ain't got nothing to do with your unpaid bills.
Someone trying to expose me. I'm trying to hide. I don't know.
So now after that, well, first he said he was just testing to see what was behind there, but we're gonna drill the holes further up so that way we don't have to drop the line down.
No.
Should have did that first time.
Boy, you got something to say. I want you to say one more thing here.
Why we gotta be fighting? Why
do we always fight? It's supposed to be a new contract. You don't argue with the last contract that you got. You're supposed to be arguing with them other ones. Not somebody who's trying to be that nice for you.
You're right.
These
but you know, that's
contracts.
just your character.
Oh my God, you done labeled me already.
No, not like that, but in a good way. We have like the good banter.
We do. We got a good banter.
So he was drilling to make sure that it was hollow because at first we were going to fish the wire all the way up, but then we decided we didn't have to because the mantle had to come down.
We got it? We hit the jackpot?
That's perfect. Look at that.
Ooh, we got light. Okay, so this project just got a little bit more intense. I always kept saying, I believe this should have come off. So we are going to have to take this off only because the fireplace, with this mantle and everything, this is making the fireplace sit so far back. And when I do my stone wall, I want everything flush. I don't want any of this old existing, like the marble tile or whatever this is showing. So there's so many levels to this. I won't be able to screw into this. So we are gonna have to knock this down to make it all flush and even with this. So that way when I stone it, it's straight. The only thing that's gonna be sticking out is the mantle, and maybe I'll do a bottom. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a bottom yet, but the TV, but the mantle. So this does have to come off. So now we have to hold up. So we did drill the holes for no reason, but at least we know we'll be able to get this off.
I had no idea I was going to be going back into demo mode, but it's time to tear this fireplace all the way down and make it brand new.
Oh, look, that's a frame right there.
I see power.
You see power?
Yes.
Woo, baby. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. We hit the jackpot.
So for those of you who might not have seen the previous video where I introduced Stanley, he's my new handyman contractor helping me out. He installed my sliding patio door, and I told him I was going to be doing a fireplace. So when I told him it was going to be my very first time ever framing it up, he literally volunteered to come back and help me for free. For free. So godsend, because I did run into some complications and I did have to do the electrical. So he offered to do that for me. So of course I had to take him up on the offer. So we tore this all the way down to the back studs.
Oh, you want to keep this? I'll take this out too.
We can keep that. Well, do those studs go all the way down? Ooh, take it out. Look at that.
Strong man.
Come on now, get it. All right, so this is what it's looking like so far. Down to the studs. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off because we have to put some framing up there as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, and then we're gonna frame this up.
So just to let you guys know, these videos are still a few weeks prior. I try to put some date references in. Today that I'm doing this voiceover, it is currently Father's Day, just so you guys know the time frame. So this was previously recorded, but I am backed up because I haven't been feeling too well lately. All these renovations are beginning to take its toll on me because now it's just me. So I'm trying to pace myself. I'm working, I'm recording, I'm filming, I'm editing, I'm taking care of my son, but I'm back to work. So it's just a lot. So now I have slowed down with the renovations because I just have to take care of me. But I will let you know when I am currently up to date, and I'm doing as much as I can, and I'm trying to get the videos out as fast as I can. I know you all are loving these renovations, and I thank you so much for truly supporting me and being on this journey with me. So I'm doing as much as I can, and I promise you I'll be current soon. But your girl has definitely, had to take some time and pace herself because I'm not trying to kill myself with these renovations. Like I said, this is a few weeks ago. So now Stanley currently is gone and I am working completely by myself. And I'll only hire people when I truly need it because the funds are low. But yeah, it's going to be just me in his house and taking my time so I don't kill myself while I'm doing these renovations. So I had to learn that and just be okay with not everything can be done all in one day. Rome wasn't built in one day.
Yeah, baby. We argue for everything.
Because you don't listen. You don't pay me no attention. Come
You
on,
still gotta get a ladder to screw it in.
bring the gun. Come on, bring the gun. You gonna nail it. You gonna nail it. I'm gonna line it up. Come on. Boy, I tell you, I ain't never seen that work for nobody just talking to me any kind of way. I work for a lot of people in my life.
You talking to me any kind of way.
Never had nobody treat me like that.
Now, I know some people don't like joking around while you're working, but this guy is doing this for free. And I told you from the first video, he let me know that, he had this type of sense of humor. So he literally would be picking on me. So, of course, I would be picking on him back. So we're just having fun while we're working.
Is that in there?
That's in there, Trinity. How far you want in there?
I don't know, but why it went all the way back like that?
I don't know.
Because that's probably hollow.
You did it. Come on. Let's go.
That's good?
Move on. Okay.
Now we're going to measure the inside and get the studs for the insides. All right, so I already marked out where my bracket is going to go. We framed it out, got it centered. So now we're going to put the studs in place. Where's the drill?
Put that center there, okay?
Yeah, I am.
Center that mark.
Where's your mark? That's on center.
There you go. Trina, nothing.
That's not a
Trina,
stud.
hold on.
Oh, the studs are right here. I see it. Look, down here. I have pocket screws. I could have did pocket holes.
You don't need no pocket. I make my own pocket.
I got pocket screws to screw them together. It would have been so much easier.
You keep your pocket screw.
Yeah.
Just find a way.
I'm in the range.
Yeah, put it there where you need
You
it.
see, that's like so close.
Put it in there.
Ooh,
It's
look at
okay.
that.
It's okay. Trina,
Yes.
come down and split it a little bit, okay?
Oh no, I can't bend because of my hand.
What's wrong with you?
I have hurt my hand.
The middle.
No, I couldn't bend it with my hand.
So I told Stanley that I really wanted to do this myself. I'm learning how to do all these different projects, but this was something that I really wanted to look up every day and say, I did that. And the fact that he took out time to come help me and teach me and show me really meant a lot to me.
Get back.
Bam. That's perfect. Plenty of places to screw. Plenty.
Let's screw it in. Let's get it. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it.
Oh, Trent, where you trying to go with it? You got a piece of meat, you just get right. You got a piece of meat, you just get on.
Okay, so for the last piece, we don't have a 2x4 that's long enough, so we're just going to make it work and cut this last one off. Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, can you screw it, Trent? Hold it, hold it, hold it. Got it.
That wasn't stud.
It wasn't? You sure? Sure, twist that drill, put it up.
Okay.
Straight up.
What?
No.
You call my name so much.
So I'm finna go. I'm finna go. I'm tired of you for one day. Sick of your ass for one day.
Oh, you sick of me?
Sick of you. Take that camera, twist it. What? Where them fans at?
Not you singing where them fans at.
Yeah.
So you guys saw me do the fireplace frame with my contractor, Stanley, but it's not far out enough. I don't like it. I like it. Everything is perfect, but I want it to sit out a little bit further. So I want it to sit out a little bit more, about maybe 6 inches from the wall. I always did. So, you know, we did it because we took off the mantle and everything and we used the existing base. But now I need to double it up and bring it out. So I went and got some more studs, and I do want like a little small platform, but I have to work with what I have. The fireplace is already here, but I do want a little, I did want a step, but I'm not sure if this is like vents or whatever it is, but I don't want to cover it up. So I can only go literally this high. So I went and got some more studs. I'm going to frame this up and try to create a little step, a little something, because I do want to stone it in front and I do want to like decorate it for Christmas, yada, yada, yada. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and frame this up and make it just a little bit better, so that way it can be a 3D fireplace, so that way it can sit out just a little bit more. But I can't go too far because I don't want the fireplace to be sitting so far back, so I'm not going to go out that far. So here I am creating this hearth for the very first time, trying to create a platform, a little small base in front of the fireplace. Again, this is my very first time doing it, so it was very tedious, but I got it done. Okay, middle stud right in the center, perfect fit, baby. Now I have my frame, my base for my fireplace. So now I'm going to take the 2x4, I'm going to place it just like this, and I'm going to see how much space I want to come out. And I'm probably, instead of going this way, because I don't want it that wide, probably just going to go this way. I'm going to see what that distance measures from the wall, because that might be perfect spacing. This got to be the perfect fit now. Has to be. Now just a little bit too short, but we're gonna make it stick. We're gonna make it work. Come in, the door's open.
Yes, ma'am.
Come help me hold this.
Just say you need it. Yeah, you don't want to.
You just happen to walk in at this time.
You ought to quit. Why you want to say you need it? You trying to say flush under here? Look.
Yeah.
On the bottom?
No, right.
No, I'm saying under here. Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
I'm trying to get
Go
flush
ahead.
in here. It's low.
Okay, that's you now. You left.
That's low.
Okay, well, come on.
I'm like, well, what in the world is the contractor doing?
Trina, if you learn to hold that drill straight, it won't wobble out.
Wobble gobble.
So because I'm going to be laying stone all around this pre-existing marble, I do have to create studs all over it, so that way I can add the cement board on top of it.
So I'm gonna see if I can get this to fit in here. I don't know if I can, but I don't know if it's gonna cover the whole thing. But at least these little small sections or these cuts, that's what I want to try to get done.
Of course, I didn't have one big piece of plywood to make this all work and be better, so I had to use all the different leftover scraps, and I literally had just enough to make it fit.
That is good enough for me. I'm gonna brad nail it down, and I'm gonna call it a night.
Now, I know some people are going to probably say, oh, I should have did it this way or I should have did it that way. But trust and believe, I did so much researching and I tried to find a video where someone was building a frame around an existing fireplace, taking it all the way up with the mantle exactly like mine. And I could not. So I only found similar videos. So I'm doing it the best way that I can. I know that you can build the frame entirely on the floor, sit it up. Build it off the wall, but I couldn't do those things. Please don't judge me too harshly. Again, I am not a contractor. I am doing it the best way I can. And at the end of the day, no one is going to know this ugly, hideous fireplace is behind here. And this thing is going to be locked in, secure, tight, and it's going to look good when it's done.
Woo! I bumped it. Did the light go out? I tried not to bump.
What do you mean did the light go out and the light went out?
Oh, yeah, I need, I gotta get my flashlight. I knew I was gonna test that one. You see that SouthPark? Did you see it?
When did I see it? I'm sitting in the dark.
No, did you see the SouthPark?
No, but you need to be careful. Why you didn't cut the power out?
You can't find the power switch, you forgot? Damn crazy ass out. How you gonna cut something
You
out?
gonna stop talking to me
How
like
you gonna cut something out where you can't find it?
You gonna stop talking to me like this?
I got to see what did I get. What did I okay? How much did it?
All right, so we got power back on, and he's putting the box for the outlet right here.
For the TV. Okay, dear.
Every step it take him like a month to get up the ladder.
Lord, boy, let me show you what it's gonna take you. Because you're so smart. Everything, man.
All right, explain what you're doing, Mr. Stanley.
I'm wiring up the socket. If you don't understand, I'm sorry. Go to YouTube. You got the YouTube lady right here with you.
Stanley, this is YouTube. Explain what you're doing. You're snipping off the excess, right? With the wire cutters.
Yes, yes. Well, why are you asking if you know so much about what I'm doing?
But my viewers might not know what you're doing.
If they don't know what I'm doing, why am I hands? Okay. Something wrong with them too. You got the wrong view.
I'm sorry, y'all. He's not used to YouTube.
I don't like it. Telling too much of your business. You don't like it.
We just explaining what we're doing for my renovations and how we're wiring up for the TV.
Yeah, we wiring.
So he came all the way he tapped in from down here in the bottom. We're running the wires behind the fireplace and up to the top.
Yes.
Because of course we want to hide the outlet behind the TV.
So we're about to move this wire so it don't be in front of that fireplace, which you can tell.
Of course, yeah, you gotta.
You see what I'm doing? I'm about to move it over.
No, because this is all gonna be boxed in on the side.
But we're gonna hide it.
Yeah. Once we add the cement board.
I should have went and got my strippers. What I need to do, YouTube, I need to go get my wire cutters and the stripper, please. If you ones that don't understand what I'm doing, I need to take a 2-minute break, and I'll be right back. Okay? Thank you.
A 2-minute break. All right, we'll be back after these messages.
We'll be right back, please.
This is what I'm dealing with this type of handyman. This is the aftermarket handyman from Home Depot. He's back from his break.
Wasn't 2 minutes neither. You tell them that. You tell the boss you want 2 minutes, but you do it a little quicker.
I gotta go make my son his tea, so I gotta be right back.
We go right back. Now she's taking her break, as she said about me.
And you want to always make sure you have like 6 inches out from a wire from the box, right?
Who told you that? 6 inches? Who told you that?
That's what I'll be seeing other people do.
That must be your damn YouTube channel. You got, I'm from the old school, no damn 6 inches. You told Zay with us. If you want 6 inches, you put 6 inches.
You know what I'm saying?
Taking 6 inches out of here, put it into there. I always remember. I need to go back 5 more inches.
Can you stop being silly?
This is what you say. I'm going by. I'm the only contractor that ever been in this business for years. I let the homeowner tell me what to do. But she hired me. So I want y'all to know that.
I asked you where you going.
You didn't say you got to go 6 inches out.
I got it on camera. I didn't say you got to go. I said, so now you're going to take out 6 inches. All right, so this outlet that I got, it has like, it's like a easy click thing where you just snap them in, right?
Yours don't want a damn click. Wow. Why is it not clicking? I know that.
Yeah, this was the part of the
That
mantle.
could possibly, this was the top shelf.
Yeah, so
And then they made it. They had something in the bottom.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cover it. So the fireplace is down here, but I'm saying it needs to go on after we do the stone. You're saying put it up before.
The stone, well, you can't put this on the stone because stone is not flat, straight. You need to put the mantelpiece in, put your stone piece across the top and on the bottom. Do that make good sense?
It makes good sense.
Because the stone may not be straight there.
I know it's not gonna be straight.
So you can't put this on, put the stone on it, then this, because this will be off the wall. Crooked. Okay?
So you're saying put the mantle up first.
Put the mantle up next.
This has to be, it's gonna be a floating mantle.
Oh, I forgot you told me.
It's a, yeah.
That's okay.
It's a float, so the whole, so 3 sides have to be cut the 45-degree angle so that way it can butt up together. Do you have a table saw? See, I hired you and you don't even have the tools.
I didn't tell you now until I come to do that. Let me tell you what you hired me for. I'm going to tell you what you hired me for.
Cut the
what
camera.
I end up doing, what I end up doing.
Cut the
But they
camera.
know what to do. Cut the camera off. Because we fussing. That's not what you hired me to do. I've done everything. Mop the floors, screen. I'm just tired.
Mop the
I
floors!
quit.
You ain't mop no floors!
Tell them I quit.
So I'm working by myself this morning. I'm finishing up the fireplace. I raised the back stud 2 inches from here. Again, because this is all marble that we didn't take out, we have to have room for the cement board and for the actual stone that I'm going to be using. So I'm hoping that's enough. He said go up 1 inch. I did 2 just because I'm not sure. As you all know, I have the brick veneers for my kitchen. So I'm not sure if the stone veneers are gonna be this thin. I think they're gonna be a little bit thicker because, you know, like they curve out and stuff. And just in case, you won't see it underneath, but nevertheless, I'll make it work. If it's too much space, I can always add like another thin layer of sheetrock or something. I wanted to make sure I had enough rather than not enough. So I had to put the stud here for the mantle. So I got this at the right height that I want. The only thing is now I just have to figure out, because I already did my platform, I cut out all those boards. So I have to raise this up. I have to move it over and raise it up because, again, I have to have space for the stones to lay. So these studs have to move over 2 inches, and then I have to put the front one. This is a lot of framing. I had to build it around this. So I have the wire behind the stud. So now we're going to be secure with this. All of this is going to be behind. You won't see it. So hopefully we can get this finished today. He's running late, so I'm trying to do what I can without him, and then we're going to eventually get my fireplace done. So let me go ahead, screw these in, and get to work. Making sure I have enough spacing from the mantle to the bottom of the TV. From where the brace is going to go to the bottom of the TV is 22 inches. I forgot what size my TV is. I believe it's a 50 or 60. I can't even remember. But 22 inches, and I just want to make sure I have a little bit of room from the mantle because I don't want it to be too crowded. So I'm going to double check that and then screw everything in place.
So I'm continuing to build out the frame for the fireplace because, again, I do want more of a 3D fireplace, and I lowered the stud for where the mantle is going to be because I don't want it so close to the bottom of the TV. I know one thing for sure. This thing is going to be locked in tight and secure because this thing is sturdy. It ain't going nowhere.
You said I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm not even up there yet. All right. We're testing.
Leave it plugged up, Trina.
Huh? We're testing to see if we got power.
Plug it up. Put me in
I am
stage.
plugging it up. Are you ready? You want me to test it now?
Yeah, test.
All right. No power.
No power?
No. Is it on? Do you hear
Yes.
it?
Okay, so that means this thing I'm running the train no good. Okay, so stop. Just leave it plugged up. Lay it down for a second.
It means it's no good.
No, not this part. I'm trying something else that had extra in the box. There's no matter. I can come in while it's coming from the jump. So hold on.
Okay.
Hold your horses, dear. Hold your horses. Okay.
I'm gonna go back to doing what I'm doing. We still ain't got power.
Well, you finna have power. You're not gonna go nowhere. Stay right there.
Women what? He getting mad at me because what he doing ain't working.
I'm going to. This is your house. Your stuff ain't working. My stuff works.
This is the old house, so it was a lot of wires in the box.
How they say? What is it? A crack in it? What is that song they sing?
I don't know.
A leak.
Oh, there's a leak in this old building.
Yeah, this
But what they got to do with the plug?
I'm just thinking about it's no power. This old building.
And my soul in time to move. I forgot that song.
Okay, Trina. This is a test.
All right.
Here, right quick.
This is a test. This is just a rehearsal. When we get to heaven, we're gonna really see. Are you ready?
Almost. I almost did it.
I'm going through like all the old time songs waiting on him. This is just a rehearsal. When we get to heaven, we're gonna really see. Love that song. Who knows that? If you know who sings that, put it down in the comments below.
I don't know who sang that.
You don't know who sings that? I know you don't.
Just gotta fill it, baby.
You probably would have said Val Spar sings it.
He's trying. Trina, do you know you get some of my days here?
Oh God! Do I have to still stand here?
Yeah, you gonna stand there till I tell you.
I got things to do.
Trina, I got things to do too.
Yeah, how you talk to me?
That's no good. Do they hear how I talk?
It's like my old uncle.
Oh,
He's like
okay. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna push you.
He's like my old uncle.
I'm gonna make you.
So the fireplace is all framed up, and now we're about to put on the cement board on top of it. I did that. And you can see the spacing. So we have about, I think it's like 6 or 8 inches. Can't remember off the top of my head, but I marked where all my studs were, so that way I'll know where to mount my TV and where to mount my mantle. So got everything marked on the side, and we're about to frame it up.
Now that all the hard part is done, now here comes the fun part because we're almost done. So I was told when you want to do stone, you definitely want to use cement board or plywood because it adheres better as opposed to using drywall. And then sometimes we took a larger piece of the cement board and then cut it afterwards while it was already attached with the Sawzall because that just made it so much easier. All right, so we're marking where we have to cut it off at. He doesn't like me recording him.
Damn contractor, you got it. He don't know how to mark.
Everyone does it. The other guy was doing it too. See, nobody cut it without having nothing there.
Lord Jesus. God, please let me get this thing. With her. Please. Can I get this? I don't want to cut the damn finger off. Let me put it.
Ooh.
Ooh, what's wrong? Ooh. Hold it, Trina.
So this one must be thinner than the other one because the other one was harder to cut.
You didn't know what you're doing.
No, the other guy was cutting it.
You didn't know what he was doing, Trina.
Okay, well maybe his blade was dumb.
I'm not getting paid, so I'm trying to be nice.
Oh my God! All right, got my drill, got my screws. Come on, lift the board up.
What's that shit you got?
Lord, lift us up where we belong.
Okay, Trina.
Come on, you got it.
Yeah, we're gonna get it. Hold on. Let's put it up there first. You can grab it. No, just grab that side. Just keep that side up. I'm gonna lift it up to you. I know this, but I'm gonna lift it up to you.
Thank God he was here. Now I can lift drywall, but these cement boards was a whole nother story. There's no way I would have been able to do this by myself.
You got it? Mm-hmm. You need to cut a lot. How you didn't measure that right?
I thought this side.
That piece was just a few inches too big to fit in perfectly, so we had to take it back down, remeasure it so that way it would be the perfect fit.
Okay. We'll let you come to where you need to be.
Where you need me to do? Ooh, perfect fit.
No, I gotta go. Just kind of hold your hand up and slide over them. Yeah. Not too hard. Oh, shit. You know what I said? Straight back. A little more. Come back.
It's in the middle of the board.
Wait a minute.
So when you're putting up cement board or drywall, just be sure to know where your studs are. So because I hadn't painted yet and I needed to know where my studs are, I marked on the side of the wall so that way I'll know where to put my TV and my mantle.
Alright, so that looks good. Once we put the mud over it and the cover plate, it'll be perfect.
And this cement board was so messy, all these little things just kept falling out and stuff, so it was constant cleaning in between.
Alright, I'm coming, Stanley. No, the button starts it, right? I know someone's gonna say you wear your glasses. Alright, so right here, right? And go straight down. Is it gonna jerk me back?
But you should never start on the board. You start up the board, then come down. Master, turn it on. Slide down. Master. Stop. Keep your eye on the blade. Make sure the blade stay on there.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You know why they're shaking?
That was fun.
You know why they're shaking, Trina?
I don't have a lot of room.
No, look, no. You come up here. You need to come back
right
here.
Because it was hard.
Go back down.
Yeah.
Get close over. Oh, you're not gonna go no more because of that board there?
Yeah, I know.
So hold on.
I'm good.
You good?
I just gotta get a blade maybe and clean it up. Okay.
You said that was fine?
This is my absolute very first time ever laying like drywall or anything like that. You know, I've done many things, but I've never done drywall or in this case cement board. But it's really easy. It's really easy. This part is not flush with the wall, and I was asking him about that. But I think instead of cutting this all off, I don't want it to not be flush. Let me look at the other side, because this is the only part. I would have to take the saws off and cut all the way up. I'm nervous because this is where the old, and I'm not sure if that's a stud or if that's cement. I really don't know what that is. So let me eat and then figure that part out. And it's the same on both sides. And there is, I know it's drywall, but there's that metal brace there. We didn't take that off. That's the metal brace. So, I gotta figure that out. So it's the next morning, and I thought about this. Instead of cutting all of this off, cutting all of this back to try to make it flush with this, I'm just going to double this up. I'm gonna add drywall right here because it will be completely even and flush, and then add the cement board on top of it because it's just way easier than trying to cut that off, damaging the wall. So I'm gonna do that right now all the way up. I'm just gonna add sheetrock because I have a whole bunch here. I literally have a whole bunch. And then I'm gonna cover it with the cement board because I need the cement board for the actual stone. It'll hold better to the cement board as opposed to this.
Excuse the bonnet because it is early in the morning and I am tired. I'm just trying to get this done so that way I can knock this out and be done with this. This is an extra step that I didn't account for, so I'm just trying to knock this out. Cutting through the cement board was no joke. It was definitely a lot more challenging, and I had to do a lot more passes to get this thing to snap as opposed to the drywall. Baby, you got to make sure you put your back into this thing and have a sharp blade. Otherwise, it is not going to snap, at least not for me. It definitely took a few more tries, but I finally got the hang of it. I have been a lover and a fan of HGTV and all those renovation channels for the longest. There's so many different things that I always said, I could do that, but until you are in it, you don't know if you can really do it. I hope I am truly inspiring someone because these are things that I've never done before, and all I did was watch other tutorials online or I got advice from other people, and here I am doing it myself. There are a lot more things I'm going to be doing now that I have my own home, so I hope you guys are inspired and you're just prepared to get up and just try something new, because your girl just did her own fireplace. Well, of course, with the help. Thank you so much, Stanley, for helping me, because I don't know who else would come in here and do this for free, unless they are like married to you or something like that, or you're dating them. But nevertheless, I got it done, and here is the final reveal.
Now I gotta see if I can put this up here by myself. Make sure I keep it level, keep it straight. The line right there. Like I said, I don't need a stud finder because I already have it marked. I'm gonna make sure this is level. And I am right on the money. Right on the money, because I don't want my mantle crooked. I know people always say drill holes first, right? I never do that. It's a long screw to go through to the other side. All right, let's go. Time to rock and roll. All you need is one to hold it in place. All right, and I'm not putting it in the center because that's where I'm gonna attach like the pocket screws with the stud, the brackets to hold the other one. So I'm just putting it on the sides. And there goes our bracket for the mantle. I want to hang from it, you know, people be testing the studs, but it is strong. It's locked in there. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the stone around it. And then the last thing I'll do is I'll add the rustic mantle.
I actually did go ahead and build a mantle and put that up first like Stanley recommended, so I'll show you that in a future video. So it is a different day, so I still wanted to show you guys what the fireplace looked like as of right now. As you can see, I already have my mantle that I built myself. Don't mind all of that because your girl did not like the plywood ceilings and the seams didn't line up with the beams, or they're not gonna line up with the beams. So I literally finished it. I completed the entire ceiling and I'm in the process of taking it all down to redo it, to put the beams up first. So that'll be in another video. But I definitely wanted to show you guys, I am going to show you how I made my custom mantle. It's all wrapped because I'm about to stone the fireplace. This is what I picked out. Can't wait to show that to you. But the guy who was going to be putting up my beams told me not to stone it and stone it afterwards because some of the beams are going to be right at the top of the fireplace. But this is gonna be for the hearth. I went and picked that out. So I am excited. This is gonna be in the next upcoming videos. And I have some beautiful custom motorized smart blinds. That is gonna be in the next video. Show you where I got those from. So it is all coming together. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was just probably not as interesting as the other ones, but a lot of people wanna know how to build a fireplace, especially if you have an old, outdated one. I am gonna be painting this all black. That's gonna be done before I stone it to make it look new. So that'll all be coming up. So as you see, the boards are coming down. Listen, we get in this living room all together. Cannot wait, cannot wait. So once the beams are up, once the plywood is back up, once the fireplace is stoned, curtains and decor, and we done with this, all right? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. See you later. Love you. Bye.